We're planning. Sorry.
I'm ready.
It's my mustache sling ring.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to BombSquad. I'm Dan Stacy, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story.
Whether you like it or not.
Also true.
Please watch.
Please. That's Brick and Tiri right there. RPGMRE.
Oh, was I hinting?
Yeah. With his metal spoon and glass dish.
Well, now I have my dessert that I just said has to last me another 2 episodes. It's my dessert
what you said.
oatmeal.
Correct, yeah.
MRE RPG update of MRG
You got it. I
of
believe
the
in you.
day.
Yep.
We had oranges and popcorn. What?
Just go.
He's just remembering that the oranges,
The
are very calorie for
They're
oranges.
low calories for oranges. Because they're oranges. But they have
Oranges
high
and
fiber.
popcorn. Is that
No,
the-
truly the good things.
Sorry,
Low
I'm
calorie
sorry.
snacks, high
It's
fiber,
like-
high water
Yes.
content. It'll help satiate you.
Popcorn?
The popcorn's just because I wanted something salty.
Which doesn't that take water?
Good thing you
Yeah,
have,
well,
you're
sodium
getting
and
that
salt
from
will
low
help you
calorie
actually
orange.
hold water. But especially when you're eating in a deficit, you tend to want saltier things. And then your body anyways, I won't go into that. But popcorn is what I wanted, and it was only 15 calories a cup, so I had these bags, mini bags. They say they're about 100 calories a bag, but it was good. I don't know, what'd you guys think?
I liked it.
You're saying they're only 15 calories.
Well, 15 calories per cup. So there's several cups in a bag. They claim it's 5.5 cups in a bag. I disagree. I think it's less.
Yeah.
But that could be wishful thinking.
One way or another, I found it very, very difficult to palate drinking a cup of popcorn. So
It's kind of difficult.
So here he is.
True.
So here he is with his melted butter that he was going to put on the popcorn.
It's just easier this way.
just stands there. It's all mixed down the inside.
All right.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
To you.
Kanasha družba.
See.
That
Kanasha
thing.
družba.
Nasha druzba.
salute.
I don't know. Let's dive into the slurpiest episode of BombSquad. Oh, man. All right. Ryan's back, so...
Sorry.
Oh, a whole lot happened while you were gone. Let's dive back in to this episode, which is super serious, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. We need some mood music. Get rid of this popcorn. Oh, man.
And water content. Mm-hmm. Liquids.
Liquids. Yeah.
Liquids.
No. Okay, so we pick right. Oh, one thing that I forgot to say. Since Iliad, you used your observant perk to see those gems.
Right.
You have a moment where we're like in bullet time as our hero's like loosing the arrow and it's going in for that chair. And I think the arrowhead probably opens to grab it.
Yep.
And it has the string, so you're pulling it at the same time as Tiri does like a jump leap over the chair, and Brick is just burst of jetpack going in. You have a moment to shout to Tiri and Brick.
I do?
About the crystal. Yeah.
What would I say?
That was it.
But what would I say? Yo!
Tiri and Brick die.
I mean,
It's like in the big.
Do we die, or are you just synthetic and live forever, and I die and leave you here for eternity?
or I cease functioning.
where am I
half
seeing?
of
This is on the
Ajax.
floor in this space.
Yes. You're seeing it in both the pocket dimension and reality, if you will. Sorry, I'm just the Mass Effect when you die.
Wait, which?
When you die in Mass Effect 1. You just,
Oh. The sarin music.
okay, 5.
I mean, I think I'm just gonna say
3,
the crystal,
there you go.
the green crystal.
So the guards don't react because you still have this cone of silence, also sphere of silence, but that sphere has went with Tiri into this dark
Oh, I didn't
place.
think about that.
It's okay.
As you guys hear Iliad yell, "The crystal!"
The
Apparently
green.
it's green now. I didn't
you didn't
say
say it
it,
was
but it's green now. No, it's green now. I love it.
I thought it was green.
It's
Do you
absolutely
see how
green
we
now.
can like subtly write
Yes.
our own world building through Dan?
Isn't that subtle when I declare that I liked it and then I just put it in there?
Or we could like start saying something and you're like, yeah, it's that. Dan, you never told us. I told you. I am the LM now. Roll for initiative.
I don't know why. Side note, do you notice which dice coaster I gave you?
Mine?
Yeah.
The D4, because it doesn't matter.
Because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I gave it to you on purpose.
I love it.
Okay. Anyways, so we're gonna go to Tiri and Brick. You guys land. The
And
portal
it's just
shuts.
the death scene, us dead with a game over screen with the
Your
sarin
physics
music
shut
from
off,
Mass
so you
Effect.
just-
Yeah, the
Other
ragdoll
characters
physics.
run by and bump you, and you do the.
Yeah.
And like my arm is inside of Tiri's geometry.
Yeah. With the forever sound effect. Okay. You guys see
Yes.
it.
Okay.
Pim Pam is still with us, correct?
Yes,
Yeah. Bim Bam's still with you guys.
Oh, I didn't think about Bim Bam.
it's bigger on the inside.
It is much bigger on the inside.
What do we like now that everything is shut?
Yep.
What's different about what we see?
Just that now you're actually in the space, so you can feel the sense. It feels like you're inside a cavern. It's got that slight dampness to it. There's that fog at the edges as you look towards the edges, and the source of light, again, you can't see. It's just like light comes down, and it almost creates these spotlights over where that table and where the chair was, which is now gone.
So there's nothing up. You look up and it's just black.
Yeah, it just goes into light. It's almost like you're looking up at the sky and the sun has just filled the whole place. So everything kind of, it's almost like being in a video game in a sense where you're looking beyond the map. So it's just kind of this abyss.
with
There's a
bad
little bit of
lighting.
furniture.
Yes. Yeah. The lighting is a little over the top. Makes Brick feel his noir moment back in the alley sort of thing. You look at that other table where the like bits of instruments were. It looks like there's like a syringe that looks like it's been used. It's a very large syringe compared to what we're used to. And there's a scalpel sort of knife there. And then there's some wires that look like it went to something that is no longer there.
Can I like roll perception to try to like?
try
Is there
learning.
blood? What is in that syringe?
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff.
Go ahead and roll perception.
I want to roll learning or
Yeah.
logic.
Either will work. You'll get different things depending on what you choose.
I have no bonuses.
Do it up.
Terry rolls learning.
Okay.
19.
Okay. All right. Let's see what Brick finds.
Oh, I get the COVID.
23.
23. Okay. Perfect. Because of Iliad saying the crystal, you spot the crystal, and that's one of the things, Tiri, you know right away is one of the methods to creating a pocket dimension. You just happen to hear You can choose what family member would have been blabbing on about
Who would do pocket dimension?
having to. While you think about that, Brick, you do notice blood.
On the scalpel.
Yes, definitely on the scalpel. Dried, but relatively fresh, like just starting to dry. And then there's also blood on the floor away from the table. So there's like the chair where the chair was, and then that one table with the 4, what do I want to say, cuffs on it.
Yeah.
And then there's that table with the instruments. Over here on the floor, there's dried blood, a lot of dried blood. Some of it's still wet and coagulated, like it looks really fresh. But I'm mixing it. Somewhere between it's starting to dry. But there's so much of it that some of it's just a pool. And then Tiri.
Either my sister Tezzy, who's the sorcerer, or if it's more of the arcane, or if it's not as much arcane and more witchy by chance, possibly Mom.
It would be Tezzy then.
Tezzy, okay.
It's arcane.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And maybe that's the thing. You remember 2 of them maybe arguing about it one time or something. And this really feels more arcane in the sense of someone had to study and learn this.
Okay.
It's not just gifted to them.
I don't feel like this isn't some kind of like dimension of spirits.
Correct.
This is a dimension of math and
Yeah, someone's crafted this.
craft.
Yeah.
Okay.
This all happened in like half of a second, right? All
Yeah,
this,
you're just scanning
like,
around. I would say you guys looking around, you're taking a couple minutes to
Well,
look
I'd want to
around.
like make sure Tiri's okay. Like,
Sure,
are
sure.
we good?
Yeah, I'm like still looking to make sure like he doesn't disappear.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
And you would know that there should be a corresponding crystal within reality, and somehow activating that crystal can open the door. You will also know, because of the 19, you also know that it's not going to last forever, that this is meant to collapse and destroy itself.
Okay, yeah. So this isn't the stable kind. This is it's a utility space. They just needed to get away for a little bit. It probably doesn't lead anywhere. But it could be that the anchor in our real world could be moved someplace. So you might be able to like step in, bring a whole bunch of illicit goods or people maybe somewhere, and then pop out. Or it could function like the silence thing we did. Maybe just a quiet room. Or actually, you know how I said they couldn't hold Ingrid in that little room? This is where they've kept her. Otherwise, she would have lambasted them.
Ajax, is there any radiation?
No radiation, I would say. That crystal you pointed out does. It's sending out something. Not that my senses could necessarily pick up.
Nothing in here is actually like real. Like it's legit, it's real, but it's like it isn't going to be real long enough for your sense readings to make a sense of
Can we
anything.
take anything with us?
Yeah, if it's not actually conjured from this world.
I want some of the blood.
Yeah, sure. You can take a sampling of the blood.
I want the blood.
The chair's gone.
Sounded worse than
There's
I
a
meant it to be.
table.
Correct.
Nothing else on the table.
The one table has those cufflinks that are
instruments.
like part of the table.
Right.
So someone can
Yeah,
be held
it's
down.
absolutely a prison. It's a pocket
The other one
prison.
has the scalpel, there's the syringe there, and then the handful of wires or something connected one thing to another. But whatever the two things are connected, it's just the connections that are left.
Okay. Well, where do they go to?
Nowhere. Whatever those wires were connecting one thing to another.
Oh, both ends of it are gone.
Yes.
This is just the intermediary.
Correct.
They're just
And it could have
wires.
been like there's nothing particular about the wires. They're just wires that.
No, there would have been some. Yeah, for Brick, they seem
up-
antiquated a little bit. That Tiri would have seen with anyone who's doing kind of steampunk sort of.
Yes,
work.
I'll grab the wires and just like weave a slight bracelet out of it just so they're on hand.
Yep.
Okay, things on the bench. Syringe could have something inside of it.
Syringe and scalpel are really
I
all I'm
don't-
interested in.
Yeah, you
Blood.
guys can take all that stuff and collect a
Sure.
sample of blood.
Just be careful with it. And yeah, okay. I think we're good. We don't want to be stuck in here.
All right, so that crystal was glowing or something, right? You said it was like
A little shine to it. Yep. It's very tiny. You're talking like a diamond.
Did Brick see it?
Yeah, because Iliad pointed it out with his observant perk, he gets to see it.
Okay.
You were able to pick it out because you were looking for a crystal.
Okay, I'll pick it up and look at it. Like what does it look like? Is it just
As soon as you pick it up, the world starts shaking and starts crumbling before you guys, and it's glowing. I think the bucket dimension is collapsing. You may have activated some kind of security measure. It's collapsing faster now.
okay? Again, radiation,
Nothing I can pick up
gravity,
specifically.
nothing.
You know what? Maybe some kind of gravity. That's an interesting thought. This is gonna sound crazy. Maybe crush it?
You'll owe me $5, and then I'll crush it.
Nice. All right. We blip back to Iliad and Arkiro. Arkiro, you made the choice in that moment to shoot and grab the chair as you saw Brick and Tiri go in. As you pull the chair out and the thing collapses, you hear Iliad shout, "The crystal!" The portal closes.
Okay.
You see that crystal on the floor shatter, and all of a sudden, Brick and Tiri come flying out. Both of you roll agility to avoid getting hurt.
I'm gonna roll agility to catch them.
Sure.
Yeah, can I? I feel like I should do something as
Yeah,
well.
absolutely. Roll agility as well. Or you could roll your influence as well. I guess they're the same, so however you want to
My
flavor it.
influence.
Yeah, because you have like barrier and stuff like that. You could whatever
Well,
you feel
barrier,
like.
heal, and restore. I could do something physically.
Yeah, create a barrier to catch
Barrier,
them from
okay.
going flying, or you could just catch Tiri.
Okay.
27.
I'll do barrier.
27,
25.
25,
All right.
14.
There we
14.
go.
Okay.
D10s, right?
Yep.
Ooh, 17, 8, and 1. So 9, 17.
Math
26.
face.
There's a whole lot of numbers thrown out there, but 26. I got it. Okay, yeah. I like the idea.
The backdrop of
Yes.
like algorithms. 17 plus 8.
Plus 1.
25.
Dun, dun, dun.
Tiri, you didn't expect when Brick crushed that crystal.
Yeah,
you
I didn't say anything,
You
sorry.
weren't even ready for it. So you come flying out. Iliad, just in time, you catch Tiri. For you guys, it was literally a second. You guys spent probably 5 to 10 minutes in there.
Really?
Yeah, looking around, collecting all the items.
And all
But it
the
was
items are so
literally-
present they exist in this world now.
Yeah.
Yes, you brought him out with you. Whatever you had on you came out. And Arkiro, you're able to catch. Brick comes flying out towards you, and both of
Sure.
you kind of like catch each other in this embrace and slide. You're back out. You have the items you collected.
You miss me?
You were not gone for that long, but yes, actually I did. I was afraid that I would never see you again. Thank you for coming back. What is all of this? What was that place?
All right, so we had a chair, a syringe, scalpel. There was a lot of blood. Do you know anyone who can trace blood to a person?
Can't your Ajax?
I'd need a centrifuge. I would need a piece of Ingrid's DNA.
A what?
To be honest, I didn't think crushing that would work. I'm still recovering from that. So,
Could we match DNA? No, that
I
doesn't make
mean,
any sense.
if we had the tools available, yes.
Yes, which we don't. So is
Do
there?
you have some kind of magical counterpart to DNA profiling?
Is
Yes,
there an
I know that's
apothecary?
where we are right now. Okay, we're
need it-
relying on magic.
You need an apothecary.
I mean, to be honest, to an underdeveloped civilization, technology would look like magic. So I still am under the assumption that this is some kind of sub-physics that they have worked on.
All right,
have
Arkiro,
access
it was
to.
a pocket world. There was really nothing there to it, but it was definitely the prison.
It was Ingrid's prison.
Absolutely. There's...
Was
It,
Any sign of her? You mentioned blood.
Yeah, blood, syringe, scalpel.
And you have like,
And
I think Brick will have a basic way to collect
and I'll
some evidence.
show
So
our
you can
Carol
have some of that
the
other
wire
blood
that I've
slide.
made into a bracelet.
Wire for what?
Thanks for the name drop, by the way.
It connects the thing to a thing, but both of the things are not there.
Okay. Well, very good. I was not anticipating you, both of you, shooting into an unknown place. However, I should have known better.
It's like you don't even know us.
Indeed. However, I did trust you, and I knew what you were doing, and since you two were the ones that opened it in the first place, I trusted you to be able to get back out of it. Although you were not gone very long, I'm surprised you were able to collect all this in that short period of time. It seems like...
Only 5 minutes.
You were gone in no time at all.
Half a second.
The cut in the room opened, you went in, and it closed.
All
Then
right.
it opened again, and you came out almost instantaneously.
Okay, so it's pocket dimension for space, and it's pocket dimension for time. It does...
It just means that they
No
can
radiation.
do...
telling you that
I mean, not
didn't
that I can
matter.
pick. I don't have the sensors on this suit. I mean, the suit's not designed for that kind of study.
But we're not, like, there's no radiation damage.
no radiation
Anyway, long and short,
damage.
she wasn't there.
Okay.
And
I mean, what
maybe
could
these
this-
clues can help us out for something, but
Some physics.
Clearly used this
We don't know it.
chair to hold her,
right.
but they wouldn't have been able to hold her because of her abilities. So I am... Do I know that the runes can suppress her magic?
Yeah.
Okay. If we could use these cuffs, perhaps they would be useful tools for us later. Can we take the cuffs off and store them with us for now?
I mean, yes. Like,
Someone have to roll logic to remove them. They're built into the chair.
yeah, I don't all look at the gnome at the same time. 6.
Are you just attempting to see if you're going to do it or doing
The
it?
gnomes are
No.
expected to be good in all those technical matters.
I would like Brick to do it.
Can I try with Ajax?
Yes. Tiri is pulling off one of the cuffs.
Oh. Can I still
Yeah,
roll
go
to
ahead.
see if I can...
20.
For logic?
Yeah.
Okay.
$24.
There was some math face too.
You saw it.
Math face.
They say when all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. So I just start
Yes.
hammering the chair until the cuffs pop off. You know.
Okay. You get both. Tiri starts hammering. Arkiro stops her, but it's slightly damaged. Or I wouldn't say stop her. You assist to carefully remove. She's done most of it. So one of them is partially damaged. You're not sure if it'll function right. But you did get both of them off.
Okay.
Some of the runes from the hammer are kind of scratched and bent. You're not sure if the magic will hold.
Okay. All right. For now, we will hold on to these as we go to the Hauseta. The Hauseta must be the next place that we go.
Agreed.
Now, here's the thing that we need to be able to consider. Iliad, if you do not mind, can we have the silence, please?
Of course. Lifted,
No,
Or
no,
reinstated.
it was lifted
and now we want it back.
because he did it, didn't he?
He did it. I wouldn't say it was lifted yet. You're still in
Oh,
it.
I thought it left.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought it went... It's...
No, I was joking that Tiri's presence went into the... Sorry.
Funny.
The cone remained, but the
Wait.
aura...
How'd they get out?
How'd who get out?
Illy, do you have that crystal still?
No, it shattered.
It's
Okay,
in two
then how did they get
pieces,
out?
But
We used the crystal to get out. They didn't.
You used the
Well-
crystal to get out.
He crushed it.
You
We popped
crushed it.
out.
It is like the one that Baron used.
So you crush it, you get out, there's no room.
No,
That's not how they left.
unless they had multiples. Baron had something similar. So if they had more than one, and Baron's was much larger, I could see it from a distance. So if this was part of a crystal, then that's probably why only a small opening happened.
But then they don't actually want Ingrid to go anywhere. Because they could have just simply popped her out with a crystal anywhere you take those crystals. If they wanted her to go to 𝒔𝒐𝒆𝒂, they wouldn't drag her through the streets.
No, unless there is, and I gesture to the wall, something to disturb that. And they might not have had a choice. Either way, we must go to the 𝒔𝒐𝒆𝒂. Unless you have something else that you want to.
I don't have it all together yet. I'm still trying to figure this out.
Here's what we do know. 𝒔𝒐𝒆𝒄𝒃 is involved. Dardanos is involved. I am afraid that there are several other people that could be involved as well. The only people who knew about the whale's fin. In that case, that would be the adjutant, Adnitas, and unfortunately Proctor Mala as well.
Is being involved?
He knew about the whale's fin. We must keep him in our sights at all times as well. Unfortunately, he might be a part of this.
Well, they said they had to accelerate their plans, so we better go now because we don't know how accelerated that really is going to be.
Indeed. So I believe that the High Seat is either in danger or, unfortunately, a part of this as well. So, we must go. What is your apprehension, Tiri?
Let's go.
Are you sure?
I've just got a bad feeling.
𝒔𝒐𝒆𝒂𝒔𝒕𝒆𝒓.
𝒔𝒐𝒆𝒂𝒔𝒕𝒆𝒓, unless a mother's intuition tells us otherwise.
Nope, we're going to get our witch back.
Very well. If that changes, or if any of you discover anything along the way, please do not hesitate to stop the party so that we may discuss it first. I do not want to jump into another realm unexpectedly.
Trail's hot. Let's go.
The trail is
𝒔𝒐𝒆𝒂𝒔𝒕𝒆𝒓 a good jaunt away.
Where is it actually?
We're going from here to here, so that's probably about 20 minutes.
Can we fly?
Yeah, if you wish to.
Would that speed things up? I don't have amazing flight speed.
No, but you're avoiding having to go through the streets. So I would say it would reduce it from like 20, 25 to 15 minutes or so. It would definitely be faster because you can fly
I
straight.
could carry Tiri. You have better flight. You could carry Iliad.
Sure.
Man, I was trying to... Hold on just 1 second. There it is. I was right. Signor.
Signor? Oh, well done.
Thank you. Thank you. As you guys are going to leave, Signor lands lands down in front of the house and is talking with the guards
Yep.
and looks to Arkiro and nods.
Report.
Dillinger, we have not discovered anything about Jeremias yet, but I'm putting together a team to see what we can figure out. However, I bring correspondence for you.
Don't wait for Dan brings correspondence.
I wish the cameras had gotten that grab.
I know.
It was
Before Arkiro looks at this, he's going to look at Tiri very carefully and say, if this is another blue flash, I will personally shoot arrows through your body.
I'm keeping an eye on the Scolari.
Signor? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I want to edge closer to hear whatever they're saying to the guards.
She's not speaking to the guards at all right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you could have heard what you're saying. She was just requesting Arkyro's presence and telling the guards who she was and that she was looking with correspondence for Arkyro.
Did you read this?
No. It was given by the lesser seat. I immediately brought it as soon as I could.
Akira, what
The
does it
lesser
say?
seat.
Admetus.
Thank you. You may return to your duties.
She takes off.
What does it say?
Well,
I will tell you on the way.
On the way.
Fly off.
Take off.
My pinky grabbed the toe.
I can carry you. I am 7 feet tall. Admetus.
Quite light.
Quite light. Admetus is informing me that they are accelerating the... Crap. They're accelerating the forum to be able to...
what forum?
The forum to announce the high seats
To when?
to... Am I reading this? Tomorrow?
Morning.
Tomorrow morning.
On whose
I know
authority?
it's...
The
Most
political
likely.
forum can be called by a large enough, I can't think of the word right now.
Quorum.
Quorum, thank you. A quorum of proctors and lesser seats.
Who's calling for this?
It could be any number of people. They want the high seat to give his vote now.
Fust, now we know that Ingrid's a part of this and something's going wrong because two of these things couldn't be connected.
This also is where the high seat is supposed to be assassinated. We have until tomorrow morning.
How many, like how
It's about
hours? How many?
Yeah, we're at about 9 o'clock at night.
So we're not
plenty of time.
sleeping.
Yes, correct. Because we
Episode
play
title.
real time. Yeah, we're not sleeping.
That's awesome.
That's good.
So we're not sleeping.
Okay, wait, now I have to.
Yeah, where's the nut
More
cookie?
cookies. We're gonna like break into the house out of like strung out, our eyes bloodshot, like crumbs just spewing out of our mouths.
Where's our witch?
Damn. Why does this have a frosted bug splash?
With a flute.
Oh, you're giggling. She's on the slidey toe who is on top of Brick.
Okay, but now we have to okay. With that little time, we have to think about every minute now. So 15 minutes isn't nothing.
We need to be able to get to the high seat directly.
Okay, so we're going to the house Seta. Is that where the high seat is?
Yes. So is Halshir. So is the adjutant. So possibly is Dardanos and Ingrid.
And we just abduct them all, lock them up in separate rooms, pocket dimensions if possible, and we just wait till this all blows over, and then we talk about it.
I agree.
Oh, wait, what?
I think collecting them might be the only course of action at this point. The trick is that we would have to do it at the same time.
Unless they all of this might congregate on top of the high seat.
Correct.
We have to go there.
Yes, we must. He is the first person that we need to go to, either to protect or confront. Either way.
All right.
If we are addressed by anyone, I'm thinking specifically of the adjutant, we must know what to do ahead of time.
What do you want me to say? Everyone is suspect.
Then I think it would be best to apprehend and potentially why am I blanking on the word? Knock them out.
So what's going to happen?
Incapacitate.
Thank you. Incapacitate them.
What's going to happen that, like, are we going in guns blazing? Every guard in
No.
there is going to want to take us down if that happens.
Correct. We are not going in guns blazing.
No, we have
We
no
are going
reason
in
to be
there.
suspected.
We have been hired by the adjutant. They know who we are. We are there seeking an audience with the high seat.
Just to be clear, you're talking about infiltration and incapacitation.
If need be, yes.
Okay. We're going to need to talk about where we put people, how we do this. This is going to have to be planned out.
It's not exactly we can fly off.
We need to find answers nonetheless. You're right. We can't just take them away. But I am open to suggestions.
We need some pocket dimensions. Where
Pocket dimensions.
where is Baron? He had those crystals.
Indeed.
Where did Baron go?
They went back into the mountain.
I was gonna I was gonna like talk to him and tell him that I wanted to like
I know.
be pen pals somehow.
Roll me a logic or a learning, Arkiro.
I don't think there's going to be any difference.
I gave them letter paper, but they can't receive. They can only send it back home. It's one way.
Those kind of relationships aren't worth it.
Ooh. Deep. Somebody hasn't sent a letter in a while. Thinking back on how the stones that Baron and the team were utilizing, it seemed to just teleport them.
Yep.
More like how you've seen a shade operate.
So not sure if that would even help.
Right, seems different than these smaller
But this
crystals
is-
that made a pocket dimension.
We need Ingrid to find Ingrid.
Specifically that stone doesn't mean he might not have other options, but
Okay, well then what about
Nori?
what about Nori?
I don't know. He seems familiar with these types of things.
Sorry, I was concurring, not questioning.
Yes.
Nori's at the top of the mountain, right?
pretty much.
And that's like what, an hour flight?
No, not that far. The mountain's about a mile high. I don't know. You guys have been going for. You're like halfway to the house set at this point, since we play in real time.
I mean, obviously they.
Closed legend.
But,
Obviously, they took Ingrid so that she couldn't be used. So, what? You know, we don't know what it is about her that she can do that they felt threatened by.
We could seek audience with the High Seat. We could go find Halshir directly.
I have a meta question, real quick. Sorry to interrupt.
Sure.
Have you ever heard anyone, and I legitimately can't remember, call Ingrid the Abaddon?
Yes.
Yeah, in the letter. We have the letter.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about it.
And I was the one that witnessed her. She was called that by her mother when she turned into the giant statue, or
Right.
the shadow, to kill the whale. If I remember correctly.
Because that was the name where I was like, okay, who is Ingrid?
Right.
That's not...
Crazy world building here. Arkiro.
The overlays of formulas behind things like...
Yeah, the beautiful mind. Arkiro can roll a learning. It is I can't. You'll know why probably 2 years from now. But it's an extremely high CR. So just to warn you.
23.
Okay, I mean that's decent. This is just beyond heroic.
Why didn't you explode?
Oh, actually, I did. I rolled the 4 on my D4, but they don't matter.
They never do.
That's
25.
25. Huh? That's it. So here's the thing I'll say about that though. You have never heard that word before in all your studies of like 100 years of studying text. You've never heard of what Ingrid did, the white eye. You know the Hand of Doom and the White Eye are the only two things you recognize from the 𝒂𝒂𝒅𝒔𝒕𝒆𝒂𝒂. There is no matching text anywhere else other than in the 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒅𝒂𝒂.
Okay.
You do know Valak,
Yep.
son of the necromancer, is with the 25, let's say you know that he was trying to make his own name at the time of the 5, but he was not included in the 5. He was never included in that. And so you know he was always seeking to be elevated to that type of power. Yeah. Abaddon specifically, it's weird because literally there's no translation, there's no other language you've ever read where something relates to whatever that name means.
Okay.
And White Eye and Hand of Doom, again, that has always stood out to the Scolari in that, in the 𝒂𝒂𝒅𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂 is the only time it is mentioned. And I think I have it in the red letters within the 𝒂𝒂𝒅𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂.
You do.
How it does translate to certain things, best guesses that other Arkyros have made in the past.
Right.
But, so basically, that's what you get.
Okay. How does that help me now, Dan?
I told you it was a really high.
I know.
So we get in, we need to scout around, figure out where people are, and then meet back up. So main gates, what? 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
Hold on. What if we get Nori and the split Ajax and we use them?
I mean, potentially. I'm certain that they've learned more. I can't imagine that they've rebuilt a telescope.
Not what I'm asking. Nori has technology. You're Ajax.
Indeed.
We could manufacture a way to have two separate teams acting in unison separately at the same time.
Agreed. It would take time.
How much time?
Well, however much time it takes to fly up to there, set that all up. I mean, we're talking a couple hours. I would assume you feel the voice point towards you, but...
I feel what?
Because it's Ajax, talking
Right.
out of the speaker.
Right.
I'm just being practical.
We have to get them all at the same time. We cannot leave anything to risk.
Then I think we need to take the time that it will require if we want to make sure that we have them all at the same time. If we jump on something like this, I don't think we'll be able to time it right.
Agreed. Arkiro, I'm breathing and I'm thinking.
Very good.
We need to do this.
Then I will follow you, Brick. We go to the mountain.
To the mountain.
And we'll scout around.
You and Pim Pam?
And Iliad.
Actually, not a bad idea.
We're not gonna mess with anybody that doesn't absolutely deserve it.
We need a rendezvous.
We'll just... Okay, main gates, 2 hours.
Can we...
That's what Ajax said, it was a couple of hours.
Okay, main gate's 2 hours. Okay. Very good. All right. Swoop down.
We'll drop them off in like a remote-er spot
Sure.
so that they're able to.
You guys are headed from 12 to 1. If you look almost right in the middle, halfway past the gate there's a blank spot where there's
Yeah.
not a lot of houses. Does that look good?
Yeah.
That's right about halfway to the house data.
Yep.
So you guys are flying boys are turning around, heading toward the mountain. Okay. Trying to decide.
Don't do
game-
anything I wouldn't do.
Twice.
Okay. I'm thinking we might wrap the episode there. Because you guys have a game plan. You can have some time to talk about it. Are you thinking something, Tiri?
Tiri's got a few ideas that she's chewing on, but not enough to be like, this is the plan. And there's no one around to like spread conspiracies to be like, oh, it could be this or it could be that.
Yeah.
So
All right. That's good then. Let's wrap the episode there. We'll pick up next time. Kristen and I are going to shoot our own thing when she's feeling up to it.
okay.
With how Ingrid's doing.
Cool.
And we'll pick up with... So, you guys have a month to plan.
Okay. Wait.
Give it to me.
Lucky for Ingrid.
Ah, okay.
My lucky. That was us projecting our luck, both of our luckies to Ingrid.
Very good.
All I know is we're gonna kidnap him. We're gonna kidnap the high sea.
They're kidnapping the high sea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is great.
Hopefully he'll live through this.
All this
If he needs to.
Wow.
Said like a player character. Hopefully, the guy we're supposed to protect will live through us protecting him.
But in the end, he is an NPC. So.
Yay!
Just a small corner of my soul. You can
Yeah.
kill him. It's fine.
Yeah.
I
guys,
got more to
all of
spare.
the stress is giving me hiccups. Just want you to know.
Oh,
Or
Thank-
something.
or something. Thank you guys so much for joining in, as always. Thanks, guys. This is a great episode.
Yeah.
I didn't have to do too much. It was great.
You're welcome.
Thank
All
you.
night long, I'm going to be hearing dun 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 dun.
Check out the links
And
in our
Nori
description.
floating in the ether.
Oh!
No, he can't talk. He can't talk, he
See,
can't
there it
breathe.
is
He
again.
just has to exist in eternity with this music. And Stephen King writing his story.
But it never ends.
It never ends, and nothing ever happens.
Yeah, and Stephen King never finishes that six-pack. He's just...
That was
Oh
dark.
man, that was a nerd joke. Okay, thank you guys so much. As always, check out the links in our description below for all the good stuff there, other actual plays, sound and music, openlegendrpg.com. And if you enjoy what we're doing, of course, give us a subscribe, like the video, comment, and if you want to support what we're doing here, join the ever-growing force that is called Avenue Studios.
No, don't join the ever-growing forest.
You know, winking defeats the reverse psychology of it.
I don't know what happened.
He's
but-
reverse winked.
Yes,
so
I just went.
now the person doing the reverse winking nullifies the winking that nullified the reverse psychology. So
All right.
Oh my god.
At
guys
some
are killing
point,
me.
something's gonna happen. That's all I care about. Either they're gonna care, or they're not gonna care, and that's
That is
That's
it.
something.
speaking
Something
of
will happen.
support, Game Masters Guild.
Yeah, I know. I was just gonna say.
Game
Thank you, Game Masters Guild. I haven't said it the past two
We've
episodes.
done that in too long.
I know.
That was a good one.
Oh,
I like
well
that.
done.
Oh,
You can also support us and join the Game Masters Guild in supporting us and all this nonsense by checking out our Patreon as well as
Right.
joining our locals community.
He
Where
means Patreon.
Patreon, yes. Patronize us. So you can join us there and support it. You get, not only do you support all this content and all the other shows we're doing, as well as the podcast we're doing, but also join us on our exclusive Discord. You can play some random games with us. You can hang out with us while we do all kinds of different things, watch movies, paint minis, all that good stuff. And
Watch movies like
what's that one Jake wants to watch?
Kanana.
Maybe if we get enough patrons.
Make eye contact with me. Make
I was
eye
getting
contact.
there. I was making sure everybody else knew what I was talking about too.
Game.
All right,
Hold on a second. Who am
this
I?
outro's gone on too long. It's past midnight. We're back. Hello.
We
and
back.
Goodbye. Thank
Bye.
you.